Hi everyone, welcome to today's 5-minute lengthening and stretching yoga class. Today is all about mobilizing the legs, the backs of the legs in particular, as well as the hips and the side of the waist. We'll get started in a cross-legged seated position, closing the eyes. Taking 3 mindful breaths in this posture. From here, bending the torso to the right, lowering onto your right forearm, extending the left arm overhead, and scooping the chest and the arms around and to the other side. A few more times as we mobilize the spinal column, stretching deep into the QL region, the obliques, keeping the sits bones grounded. Allowing yourself to be gentle, be compassionate as you honor your own energy levels for today. One more circle. Beautiful work, working your way upright, keeping the right leg crossed, extending the left leg out on an angle. Inhale, raise the arms skywards. Exhale, lateral spinal flexion, lower the torso to the left. Scoop the chest forwards and around and come up into baby wild thing, right palm under right shoulder. Exhale, lower down, revolved head to knee pose, side body stretch. Inhale, baby wild thing, raise the pelvis, open the heart space. A few more times. Allowing yourself to be guided by your inner creativity, knowing that you can always modify these sequences, add where you want more and take away where you want less. On your next inhale, pausing in baby wild thing for a breath or two, and returning the pelvis to the earth. Great job. We'll take this stretch on the other side. Crossing the left leg in, extending the right leg out. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, lateral spinal flexion, bend to the right. Scoop the chest forwards and around. Baby wild thing, gaze up, raise the pelvis. When you raise the pelvis, try to relax the glutes. Twice more, finding your cadence. Wonderful effort, returning to a cross-leg seated position. And this time we will extend both of our legs out as we come into a seated wide-legged fold. We'll again find some dynamic movement as we flow from one side to the other, scooping the chest forwards and around, and lowering down onto your forearm behind your thigh. Maybe coming into a bit of a back bend. Lightly engaging the quadriceps so that we are protecting the articulation of the knees. From here, pivoting the torso to frame the right leg, either staying upright or coming into a forward fold, finding your variation. Perhaps that means resting on the forearms, or you might like to lower your forehead down onto your shin, interlace your fingers around that right foot. Mindfully release, elevate the torso, and this time pivot to the left, finding your variation of this hamstring stretch. This is also a beautiful way to mindfully open up the inner thighs as well as the outer hips. Mindfully release. Keeping the legs as they are, we'll come into a forward bend. You have a few options here. You might like to keep the torso elevated, placing your fingertips behind the legs to help you open the heart space. Alternatively, you could walk your fingertips, your hands out in front, finding length along the spinal column before you come into a forward bend. For this variation, I feel like staying upright, so I'm going to stay here. You can take it as far as you like. We'll be here for a few breaths. One more loving breath. Beautiful work. We'll close practice in a cross-legged seated position. Raise the arms overhead and exhale, join the palms together at the third eye center. The light and the teacher in me honors and salutes the light and the teacher in each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for joining this liberating flexibility yoga class. I hope you are feeling nourished. Namaste.